So I'm sure y'all heard the news that Tiffany Haddish got arrested on DUI charges. Well, allegedly, this all happened because Tiffany's private life is a mess, and she has been struggling and has been battling with serious addiction for a while now. She is now having a mental breakdown over this, and she is seeking help because things have become very messy for her, all because of her addictions. I'm not gonna lie, 2023 has been a very tough year for her because she has been taking hit after hit. It was only a few months ago that she revealed that she had had a lot of miscarriages. She said, "Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This would be my 8th one. I've got a uterus shaped like a heart. It just won't keep anything in." I swear every time we start thinking that things could be looking up for Tiffany Haddish, they get worse and worse. She narrowly escaped going to prison earlier this year after she was exposed and taken to court over child SA charges, and now she was arrested for a DUI. Seeing her getting led away in cuffs just tells us how serious this is. And according to sources, the reason for this is that she had fallen asleep at the wheel of her car while driving. According to ET, the police had gotten several calls about a car stopped in the middle of Hollywood Drive with the driver asleep behind the wheel. When the police responded to the call and arrived at the scene, they found Tiffany still asleep at the wheel. They immediately suspected that she was under the influence, and they arrested her on the spot. There were reports that the substance involved was alcohol, and as sad as it sounds, this isn't so surprising because a few weeks ago, one of her close friends revealed that Tiffany had started drinking more and more, and people in her circle were getting concerned. The friend said, "Tiffany likes to drink and have a good time, but her friends are noticing that she is drinking way more around the holidays. The question is whether it is harmless celebration or a coping strategy for something more sinister." And you know what? This is not the first time that she's getting slapped with a DUI, because last year she was busted for the same thing, only that time she was under the influence of marijuana, not alcohol. According to reports, she was arrested January 14, 2022, after driving into the yard of a residence in Peachtree City, Georgia. According to a statement from the local police department, officers had received a report around 2:30 a.m. of a driver asleep at the wheel on Highway 74. At the time, she claimed that she was sad because her dog had passed away, and she was released on a bond of $1,666. And the thing is, her drinking problem isn't limited to her home or when she's with friends alone, because she often drinks in public events, to the point where she starts acting up and getting people mad. Remember how she was being a mess to Shakira at the VMAs back in September?
Shakira, you gotta turn around, baby.
She followed Shakira around, photobombed her, and was generally just badly behaved, while she later revealed that she was drunk out of her mind.
So I'm sipping on a tequila, and then I don't remember nothing after that. And then I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what happened to me last night? And I'm looking around to make sure I didn't wake up with no strangers. I didn't.
Good.
But I got some bruises on my arms and my legs. I don't know if I fell or what.
And the wild thing is that she knows that she shouldn't be drinking because she can't handle it, and it makes her act up.
I don't drink tequila. Okay, because tequila make me wake up next to strangers and or fight.
Wow.
You know, different alcohols cause different reactions in my. They activate different demons or parasites, if you will, that make me carry myself a certain kind of way. So,
but even with this, she keeps drinking and using. And I think a lot of this has to do with how her career suffered a major setback after the entire Aries Spears skit scandal. You know, the one where she was accused of mistreating underage kids. Well, ever since then, her career took a hit and she has booked less jobs than usual. Moreover, people are also tired of her shenanigans and the wild things she says in the name of comedy. And I think another reason why she could be struggling is that she is not over Common. So Tiffany was completely in love with Common, and she was expecting that he was going to propose. But y'all already know Common. The moment things get serious, he dipped. Common ended up breaking up with Tiffany and claimed that the relationship was completely mutual and there was no bad blood between them.
Once Tiffany and I got back on the move, it really didn't allow for us to spend as much time and put as much energy into our relationship. I don't think the love really dispersed. I just think it was just like we weren't feeding the relationship.
But Tiffany called out Common for lying, saying that he had commitment issues. He might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like, like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy and happiness. She didn't stop there because she also spoke to Jason Lee about the breakup, where she said again that the breakup was not mutual and that he lied about the cause of the breakup.
I'm fine with it. It's cool.
But he said in the interview that the reason why it was ending was because of busy schedules, which I didn't really, I love Rashid and I know you love Rashid too. And I would never, I didn't want to be rude in the interview, but come on now. That doesn't make sense because you're both famous, you're both busy, you both have schedules.
Right.
What did you think about that?
The same thing everybody else was thinking in them comments.
Even more, she kind of hinted that he was the one who leaked the news to the media.
Were you angry when you saw his answer?
I was disappointed. I was very disappointed. I was like, oh, okay. Because that's not what you told me, but okay.
Well, anyways, with her recent arrest, Tiffany finally understands that things are pretty serious for her and she needs help in rehab. Speaking to Entertainment Tonight, she said, "This will never happen again. I'm going to get some help so I can learn balance and boundaries." However, people don't feel sorry for her and they left harsh comments saying Tiffany Haddish may be battling demons, but she could have somebody's family during the holidays. Girl, just get drunk and pass out at your house like everybody else. Tiffany Haddish is not my cup of tea, but she's obviously struggling with substance abuse. How fortunate that she didn't kill anyone. She needs to disappear and get some help. And Tiffany Haddish has been a clown, but putting innocent people's lives at risk because you want to drive drunk is all-time clownery. Get her the F out of here. But now I want to know your thoughts on this. Is she really going through something or was she just drunk? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.